Basket can't defend. He's got the outside left for the second part, and he can't hold on.
Going the long way around. We're going to be 3 wide for the lead as they all come to the line. Who is going to take it in the end?
And here comes Lockwood. He's going to make the move to the outside. Quinn tries to force him off a little bit, but there he goes. It's going to be side by side through turn 1.
Will he be able to cover him off? He does. Weaving back to the left-hand side. Reynolds is trying everything. The kitchen sink is being thrown at him.
They're leaning on each other. Coming into turn number 3. It's going to be a drag race through 3 and 4. Coming back to the line. Here comes Trish on the bottom.
Richard's going to hold the inside. Tries to be the late breaker here. They're going to be side by side through the final chicane. They bang doors, but keep it clean.
As they're still 4 wide on the run down into the back straightaway. Demerit's looking for a line as well. What is going on in Michigan?
Novak into the fence. They're still beating and banging. And to the line.
He is much faster coming through there. Is there damage on Challenger? Apromitis is ahead. There's going to be a race to the line. Who is going to get it?
All right. Welcome to race number 17 of the Fast Track Sim Racing Truck Series presented by iRacingIFlag.com. Use FastTrack 15 at checkout to save 18% off item in the shopping cart. Again, iRacingIFlag.com. We are here in the hills of California, beautiful Sonoma Speedway. We're turning right hand tonight. Right hand and left hand turns here at Sonoma. Tyler Marble with his 9th pole of the season. Racking up them poles. Got to give himself a win, though. Go wins this year.
All right.
Got Jacob Moosehouse starting 2nd. Vernon Markheim starting 3rd. Kyle Knapp 4th. Jeremy Cliff 5th. Brian Cochran 6th. Alan Hill 7th. Brian Saylor 8th. Brandon Saylor, I'm sorry. Guy Barrett 9th. Ryan Haynes 10th. Cody Matthews 11th. Blaine Briggs 12th. Todd Sherrill 13th. Christopher Cowgill 14th. I am on the grid to make my caution program work. I'll explain more in a second. Wesley Gant 16th. Ryan Sherrill 17th, Mark Zabak 18th, and Austin Moore 19th, and Edward South 20th. 19 trucks will take the green tonight. The reason why I am on the grid is because in the background, I run a caution program, which many leagues do not have. iRacing officials do not have. I put in the parameters. Once them parameters are met, the iRacing software picks it up and it throws a caution. So it makes it exciting for league racing. It wants the field back up. So if you run off the racetrack on lap 2, your race isn't over. You have time to hopefully get a caution if there is a caution, because it might not hit the parameters. And all right, the field's off real quick. Yeah, so we have cautions. It'll bunch of field back up and make everybody happy. It could not make the leader, but the leader might not be happy. But in the interest of the league, to keep participation up, keep these guys coming. Yeah, we have a caution program. So, like I said, Tyler Marble, I believe, is his 9th pole this season. He's going to lead him off here at Sonoma. Jacob Musow with an impressive lap there, only 0.6 of a second off of Tyler. Newcomer Vergen Markheim and race winner earlier this year, starting P3. Kyle Knapp says he hates road course racing, but yeah, he's P4. So who knew? All right, pace car is in a hurry. Holy cow, who is behind that thing? Mario Andretti? Jeez Louise. All right, let's make sure we got everything up and running. We're good to go. We're gonna be going green here. As soon as the pace car decides to slow down a little bit here. You guys can not hear the trucks, let me know. I'll turn up the volume. We're at a road course, so the trucks are a little away from the camera. Do the best I can. We're going to focus on the battles tonight, not necessarily the leader, unless obviously there's a nice battle for the lead. But with road course racing, there tends to be 1 or 2 drivers that tend to check out, make it boring for the rest of the field. But we'll focus on the battles.
The X's, you catch, yeah, I'm gonna have to talk after the race, so don't abuse the X's. Still
Yes, don't abuse the X's.
Alright, good luck.
If I find you abuse the X's to gain an advantage for yourself or a teammate to pull out a fake yellow, I will ban your ass from this league faster than you can save FastTrack Sim Racing. Alright, pace car's off. Front straightaway. Looking for the green. There it is. Green at Sonoma. iRacing iFlag Sonoma 87. They're going to be 2x2 going up the hill into a left-hander and then into a quick right-hander, which can be tricky at the top of this hill because it's like a funnel up there at the top. This is where they tend to spread out right after this. You've got the another quick lefty and another quick righty and right downhill into the next right-hand turn. This is a passing zone. If you can get on somebody's tailgate right here, get side by side before you enter them. S is coming up right after the right-hander on the right. Yeah, you know what? I don't know the corners. I don't know the numbers. We'll do the best I can. These are the S's. That's all I know. And they call them the S's, well, because they're shaped like an S in the alphabet. And that's a rhythm part of the racetrack right there. You can be super smooth through there. You'll pick up a lot of time for this long straightaway right here. Not really straight. It's almost like a straightaway. That's where you can pick up a lot of time. And then coming up into the hairpin, we're going to complete lap number 1. The goal here is to get your truck as close to them tires as possible. Tyler Marble overshoots the entry. And like I said, you want to be close to them tire barrels without hitting them, because that's the fast way around the racetrack. He totally botched the exit, but he got a nice run off the corner because he still has a lot of rubber on them tires to be able to get that nice drive off, even though he missed the corner completely. So, all right, looks like we're starting to get spread out a little bit here. I'm gonna stay with, well, I see a yellow truck up there getting all sorts of sideways. I don't know who it was. The 51 truck, that's who it was. Jeremy Clifton got super duper loose there. Previous corners, just take a look at that real quick, coming off the top of the hill. Just, yeah, just hogging the curb and misses the exit, and then the ass end steps out. Almost takes Brian Conklin with him. Alan Hill capitalizes on that. Sorta, kinda. It's really tight and new there, so. And I think Brandon Saylor is gonna try to complete the pass there on Clifton's misfortune. Woo, way out there by the rumble strips. Almost clipping them tires. No, we're gonna stay with this battle here for a second. See how these guys thin out. Then I'll go back to live TV. And it looks like they get back into single file. All right, enough of that. Let's go back to live TV so we don't miss any of the action. Let's check in on the leader, make sure he's still leading. Yes, he is. And that would leave Mr. Musa would be P2. Newcomer Vernon Markheim will be P3. I still don't know his freaking number. What the hell's his number? Oh, he's using Mason Handel's number, 33. Kyle Knapp, I hate road courses, riding in P4. I told him just to keep the truck on the asphalt. He'll be just fine for tonight. Looks like he's listening to me. Smart man. All right. Look on exciting and see where it takes us. This is the battle for P16, 17, no, 15, 16, and 17. Chris Calgood is loose off the top of the hill there. It's going to allow the pizza man Wesley Gant to pick up a position there. This is your battle for 12th, 13th, and 14th. Glenn Grigsby, Cody Matthews, and Mark Sabak headed through the S's. Mark Sabak gets a nice little run out that corner. Ooh, let's go back to the 11 truck, see if he can complete that pass. See if he tries to kamikaze it into the last corner here, the hairpin. Oh, lost all that momentum. Got to get up by them rumble strips to carry all the speed. See if the 10. This is the entry and the corner a little bit that allow the 11 to try to get underneath. Let me see if he gets a nice run in the turns 1 and 2 here at the top of the hill. No, just be single file. Tyler Marble has a 3, his second lead over P2 in the iRacing I-Flag Chevrolet. Now he's just gonna, oh, I was just gonna say he just needs to put it in cruise control, and as I say that, his ass end steps out and he does a little dirt driving there. I know iRacing did a dirt update this build, but we're not dirt racing there, kid. We're racing asphalt here on the road, so I highly don't do that again. Wow, that was scary. It's pretty, once you get them tires in that dirt, you can almost cancel Christmas. So that was a pretty good save by him. They're not to panic and overcorrect the truck. All right, Jacob Musow in a very impressive P2. Looks like he's still maintaining decent lap times within Tyler. Might be just right, saving his tires, because this you can melt your tires here pretty quickly at this racetrack. It'll you spin them rear tires too much, it'll, by the time you get to the end of the run or halfway through the race, it'll be like you're driving. It's already like you're driving on ice, but it's gonna be even worse as the run goes along. So check in on Ryan Haynes, rounding out your top 10 here. 16 seconds behind the leader, just minding his own business out there, logging laps. Not battling anybody. Let's click on exciting. See where it takes us. Right back to Grigsby, Matthews, and Sabak. These are the 3 closest trucks on the racetrack. Stay with these guys for a lap or 2. Woo, he was in a high gear. These guys are playing nice with each other. I like it. Don't be fooled by Glenn's I rating now. He's got himself an A license, so he knows how to race some road courses. Oh, contact between the 11 and 10 as the 10. Excuse me. Holy cow. It's all that smoke come from Canada. Whew. Anyways, as I was saying, the 10 hits the curb and the 11, Mark Sabak accidentally hits his ass end, and luckily they both save it to live and race another lap. The 0-2 of oh my god, wow, Guy Barons. Speaking of Canada, Guy is from Canada. Hopefully he's safe from the wildfires up there. Holy cow, I cannot talk. Brandon Saylor sailing it up the hill there, trying to get by the two of Alan Hilton. That was a pretty close call there at the top of the hill. Whoa, Alan Hilton taking a scenic route up by the tire barriers. That opens the door for number 7 of Austin Moore. That mistake there, I think the 24 checked up. Thought maybe the 2 car of Alan Hilton was going to destroy that tire barrier on corner exit. Backs out of it, and that capitalizes a spot for the 7 truck. So that'll move 7 Austin Moore P8. Check in on a leader. Leader's still leading. Second is still second. And third is still third. It's changed up there. Kyle Knapp still chugging along, P4. Got a little squirrely coming out of that hairpin there, the last corner. Gotta be careful of them tires. Capitalizes with a nice strong corner entry out of the hairpin. Gets by Glenn Grigsby. That is your battle for P11 and P12. Let's check in on the pizza man, looking to get by Mr. Cody Matthews. It's a nice run off the corner there. I think the 10 of the Cody Matthews may have used up his rear tires already. Let's see what he does at the top of the hill here. Looks like they're going to play nice. All right, let's take a ride with the leader here, Tyler Marble, and iRacingIFlag.com truck. All right, perfect timing too, right at the beginning of the lap here. All right, he's going to hug them tires like I mentioned earlier. Going to take it easy on the throttle, getting up into 2nd and 3rd gear through here. Hug the walls the fast way around, let it bleed out a little bit. Hug this wall, and then take it nice and easy by the cones. You want to get close to the curb. Look at that. That's nice. And then get close to this curb and let it roll. Let it skate up to that other rumble strip. There you go. Could have got a little closer to it. You want to set up the correct angles so you get off the top of the hill with enough speed. Ooh, we got really loose right there. That's, yeah, it costs a little bit of time there. Right here, you just want to take a nice slow roll through there and then get on the gas nice and straight. And you got to whoa it down quite a bit here for the sharp right-hander, which will take you to the S's. Now, this is the rhythm part of the racetrack where angle of your truck and throttle is extremely important to get through here as fast as possible. Now you want to let off here, get to the left. There you go. Now let it swing to the right, but you want to come off of here with speed as much as you can for this long straight, quote-unquote straightaway. And then you want to get really to the left over that rumble strip, and then really on this rumble strip, and then let it bleed out to the next rumble strip. And then right where that track dips right there, that's where you get heavy on the brakes. Downshift in the 2nd, you overshot that entry. It's overdriving this truck a little bit. No reason to be overdriving. He's got a nice healthy lead over P2. But that's a lap here at Sonoma, man. It's crazy. It's very technical. It's a driver's racetrack. You got to have a shit ton of throttle control. And for him having a healthy lead, he's really driving the snot out of it. Just got to be careful out there on rear tires. That was a much better turn, too, there at the top of the hill. Not getting loose that time. There you have it. The lap at Sonoma. Exciting stuff. As you can tell, he was working the absolute dog shit out of that steering wheel to keep that truck straight. So it is quite a handful here in the truck series. Not like the Cup car where the truck is really, or the Cup car has really wide tires. You know what? Joseph Musau is really maintaining pace with Tyler. He is closing the gap. It was, yeah, it's like in the 2-second range, 2.5-second range when it was like 3.5 not too long ago. So with Jacob really saving his tires, he is he is hunting down Tyler Marble. Tyler fighting that wheel, fighting them tires, and it looks like Jacob was taking it easy. Let's ride with Jacob and see if he's fighting that. Man, he's really cut that gap down. It's a 1.5 seconds now. Woo-wee. Yeah, just letting it float there, not fighting the steering wheel. Letting it, nice little woe down, misses that corner a little bit. He's really not fighting the, he's not even full throttle right there. He's just letting it go straight in there. Gradually turning the steering wheel. Ooh, a little overcorrection there. And I wish I knew what gear he was in because he is really playing it smooth. That sounds like second gear right there. Kind of weird if he was in third previous to that, because I've never seen too many people go. Either he's in second or third. I think he's in second, being really easy on the throttle, save them tires. Definitely not pointing the steering wheel as much as Tyler was. Really smooth right through here. As the saying goes, slow is fast on road course racing, and Mr. Musa is proving that right now. He's still gathering in the leader, little by little. That last lap, he was the fastest. Let's see if he's the fastest this time around so he can get to the line. And we'll wait now. Wait for my thing to update after he crosses the line. Oh, that time Jeremy Clifton was your fastest. However, Jacob, nope, Tyler was 0.6 faster that lap. So these guys, I think, are going to go back and forth. Tyler's looking in his mirror. Musau's looking through his windshield, seeing what mistakes Tyler's making. Or Tyler's looking in his mirror to see what he's doing. Just a cat and mouse game here. So, whew. All right, what else can we focus in on? Damn, these two are still going at it. These guys, all three of these guys are like peanut butter and jelly. They're all just stuck together. It makes it fun though. When you're by yourself for the whole race, it's boring. You can actually battle somebody and ride with somebody. It really grabs your attention. Don't get bored and you're trying to figure out how to get by these guys, where they're losing time, where they're gaining time. Putting that stuff in your memory bank so you can become a better road course racer, learn something off the other guy. And then they're also going to start thinking about pit strategy, because your rider, if this guy's holding you up, you don't want to ride behind him too long. That's when you start to short pit and you know, try to get off kilter with the guy in front or behind you. That way, maybe by the time the pit stops are over, you'll be away from them, so they're not screwing up your lap or holding up anything like that. Let's see what these guys do. I think on a full tank of fuel, it was 36 laps on a tank of fuel. So I got a feeling these guys are gonna cut it in half. Oh, Ryan Chero going a lap down, and Musa really closed that gap. Oh boy. Wonder if Tyler Marble got stuck behind Ryan there for a couple of corners. No way to get really by him. Tyler Marble's used to having people chase after him on road courses. Last year at the Glen, I was all over his bumper the whole entire race. And he did everything he could to keep that truck in front of me, and he did. He brought home the win at the Glen last year in the Truck Series. He's gonna have to do it all over again. This Musa is a-coming. This will make it interesting and fun to watch, that's for damn sure. Both of these guys are going to really want to limit the mistakes, capitalize on the other guy's mistake. Jacob Musa rocking that Fast Eddie Hot Rods paint scheme. I like it. Got his old man on the rear quarter panel of that truck. We're out of Cato, New York. Tyler's sliding that truck around that right-hander. Hurting them tires even more. And these guys doing all they can not to make mistakes. It's so easy to do at this racetrack. Ford truck gets a nice run out that corner. See how much. Woo, he really closes that gap there. Wow. We got ourselves a battle for the lead, boys and girls. I think it was just Tyler making sure he didn't overshoot the entry of that corner there. However, by doing that, he really lost a lot of time trying to protect that inside lane. The Ford truck misses that corner a little bit. At top of the hill is a blind corner. It's a blind right-hander. It's very tough to figure out where you're at on the racetrack. Right here is a blind right-hander too. You literally cannot see over the hill. Kind of have to guess where you're at until you start seeing the rumble strips. That corner's tricky too, because that bump on the right-hander, that right-hand curb, it really upset the race truck, and then you lose all that speed from the straightaway. These guys are using every inch of the racetrack to make sure they get enough speed through them corners. Coming up on another lap truck with 17 of Todd Shiro. This could play into it to see. Wow, I can't even speak up. I'm multitasking. Yeah, if Todd decides to race these guys and stay on the lead lap, that could wreak havoc for one of these guys. But Todd's usually not like that. Todd will give up the spot. Wow, the 4 again. This is so good under braking into that corner. Ooh, I heard somebody miss a shift. It went pop, 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 pop. I got a feeling it was Tyler because the 4 is really closing the gap. Let's see what he does as we get to the top of the hill here. Tyler protecting the curbs. It's the fast way and the safe way around. Well, can't be fast and safe, I guess. It's the safe way. It's the way to protect that corner, make sure that he can't get a run on you. All right, coming up on the 17. Yes, the 17 of the Todd Shiro and iRacing iFlake truck. Being the gentleman, gets out. Whoa! Not so faster, Jeff Marble. Woo! I thought he was really back out of it, but man, that was close to being night time for the Ford truck. Holy cow, that was close. Man, it was almost a left hook into the wall there. Wow. I don't think the 17 was expecting the 40 to be on the brake so hard there. That could have been okay. So luckily they all survived that. I can't take my eyes off these two guys. I do want to get some other people some TV time, but these two fellas are really going at it. And again, the force so good going into that corner. Tyler Marble loose, gets to a little dirt trekking. He is not good. Oh, the 4 gets a big run. Let's see if they play nice. All right, this is the part where Tyler Marble needs to settle in, let his truck tires cool down a little bit, keep with the Ford truck, and then start thinking about pit strategy. He's going to short pit, or he's going to stay out. If it was me, I'd be short pitting all fucking day long, getting myself into failures. However, we're not at halfway yet, so it's going to make that second run really, really long and really bad on the tires. All right, Tyler has a carrot to chase now. It's always fun to race a road course when there's a carrot dangling in front of you. That way you can start picking up on what he's doing. Oh, Tyler's blinking. Check the connection real quick. Got it on my screen here. I don't see anything on my cue bar. All right, hopefully that was just a quick little hiccup. Make sure we're not losing connection here. Woo! Let's go, Jake Coriolis out there in TV land. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all you guys. 14 you guys watching. Actually 13, because I'm number 14 because I have the chat going on my phone. Because my OBS chat does not work. I have to use my phone to chat. So thank you for watching out there in TV land. FastTrack Truck Series. iRacingIFlake.com. Somebody's squealing the tires. I think that was a 48 truck. Starting to overdrive it, maybe. Oh, as I was saying, if you want to race with us, go check us out on Facebook. FastTrack Sim Racing. FastTrack is all one word, 2 T's. FastTrack Sim Racing on Facebook. You'll find a Discord link there. Click on Discord, get you going in the right direction. Our truck series is pretty damn good, along with our Cup series. Got a little sloppy at Gateway last week in Bull Series, but it's Gateway. It's a hard-ass racetrack. It definitely should be on the Truck Series schedule, but I think it should not be on the Truck Series schedule. It's just too ridiculously hard to pass there. And you factor in all the shifting they do, it makes it even worse. If they took the shifting out of it, it'd be a pretty damn good race for the most part. If somebody misses the corner, you can just power right on by. See if Tyler Marble does the same. Yeah, he's trying to close that gap on entry, but with all that entry speed, usually means you're going to lose exit speed. Ford really took it easy on them tires. First part of that run, and it's paying dividends for right now. Oh, he misses that corner at the top of the hill. Oh, Tyler Marbles tries to capitalize, but he gets loose. He saw it, he tried to give it more gas, and the ascent steps out. Man, hate to see it. He's got his hands full, for sure. All right, let's focus on these guys are gonna be done for now, I think. We'll check them out. Not exciting. Again, it takes us. Whoa, Alan Hilton, Mark Sabak, do a little door shimmy on each other. I'm gonna rewind it just a hair, make sure there's a little bump and run. No, it looks like the two just overshot the entry big time. Taking the Larson line up there in the marbles, that's bad news right there. Fuel window was, I think, I ran some laps before the race. It was in a 35 lap range, 35, 36 around there. It's a 44 lap race. I got a feeling these guys are going to be splitting it in two. All I know, oh, I just used some smoke. I got to rewind that. No, it's not smoke from Canada. No, it wasn't smoke. It was a little pond there. My bad. If it's me behind the wheel, I'm short pitting all day long. Once that fuel window opens to get to the end of the race, I am pitting. And I'll let that guy on fresh tires that pits later try to chase me down while I'm out there just riding nice, easy laps. But, I don't know. We'll see what happens here. All right, this is the battle for P8s. P7, P8. Brandon Saylor, Mark Sabat. Alan Hilton, let's see if he overshoots this corner again. Nope. It's close to the tires this time, so it's just a one lap deal. Checking out the pizza man all over Ryan Haynes. It's a knock. Ryan Haynes says, all right, you can go. I'm going to order me some pizza later. There you go. It's all yours. Wesley Gantz started 16th up to 11th so far. Not too shabby with a guy with a rookie road license. That's pretty cool. Wesley Knapp, I hate road course racing, riding in P3 with his rookie license. It was in P4 earlier. That would be. Look. Oh, it was Vernon, and something happened to Vernon. I don't know what happened to Vernon, but he's off the racetrack. 10 laps down. Well, that sucks. That's a couple weeks in a row he's had some early rough luck in these races. Took out the water barrels at one of the tracks a couple weeks ago, early in the race. Had to park the truck the rest of the night. All right. Who else can we look at here? Not exciting again. It takes us right back to these guys. This is the most exciting part of the race. Exciting battle on the racetrack, I mean. Software allows me to click on exciting, and it brings us to the closest trucks on the racetrack, which is these three guys. Oh, we got Ryan Sherrill making the donuts in the drag racing staging lanes. Splashing Goro graphics, and also the online auction site. I forget the damn name. You'll see it on it, so let's go to the rear chase real quick. Give me some pluggage. All-Star Racing giveaways on Facebook. Go check them out. Give them a like. If you like NASCAR, diecast, cards, all that good stuff, to give away stuff with their iRacing waffles. And call them waffles because Facebook police will come after you. So go check them out. All right, let's go. We got Maestro's Classic. We got Burnt off the racetrack. Todd was on the racetrack. Where'd he go? Oh. There we go. Dude, Maestros. Aquafresh. Oh, who doesn't like a little beaver? Beaver! Give it the beaver! Fast Eddie's Hot Rods out of Cato, New York. That's your leader. Coming up on halfway home. See who starts splitting this race in half. I know somebody's screaming for tires. Focusing on the leader to see if he splits the race in half here, and if he misses pit road entry, then we'll look on the old 48 truck. See what he does. Oh, I hear him clutching. Whoa, he was clutching right there. Don't tell me he's trying to stretch this out, and my fuel gauge is all wrong. Tyler Marble down pit road. There you have it. He's the first one down pit road. Now the Ford truck's like, uh-oh, what do I do now? He's gonna have to come down pit road next time. There's like no other way around it. So let's see what Tyler does here. Most likely 4 tires, full fuel, make it to the end. When I'm road course racing, I always want to be the first one down. Let those guys chase after me and use up their shit. Oh my God, it gave me a heart attack. I was like, oh no. Where's it? Stop clicking. All right, see if he comes out in front of anybody here. Let's take a look at my right monitor. Nobody's behind him. They'll have a nice clean exit off the corner here. Oh, Ford truck. Let's see what he does. Still out on the racetrack. Going through. Where are we at on the racetrack here? A long back straightaway with the slight left-hander. See if he pits. He is really off. Yeah, he's coming down pit road right now. Gets her down to the speed limits. So obviously he's going to take 4 tires and fuel. This should give the lead to Tyler. Well, not everybody's pitted yet, so never mind for that. This should get the track position to Tyler over Jacob, assuming Tyler had a nice entry and exit off of pit road. Pretty much everybody's the same between entry and exit of pit road. It's all about how you get in and out of the racetrack. What? No tires? Fuel only? Wow! Come on, did I not see that truck lift up? Did it not lift up off the air? I missed it. No, fuel only. Holy smokes. Does he know something I don't know? Because if that was me, I want some new sneakers. Wow. Where is the 48 truck? Right behind him. Some kind of lapse times. All right, Tyler Marble turned, well, it's a 141 because he came out of pit road. He has not completed a lap yet, even though I thought he should. Well, factor into 141 with the pit exit, that's why the lap time appears to be slow. See what he does on his first full lap. However, there was some lap trucks in the way here. Actually, those are position trucks, Austin Moore. He is really catching a Ford truck right now. Is this still going to be for the lead? It can't be. They must have had that big of a lead where they could still pit and still come out 1 and 2. Is that possible? Let's take a look here. Let's see the Ford updates. Yes, still 1 and 2. Austin is not pitted. Marble just turned the fastest lap of the race. I thought for sure he was going to get into him. That 7-second difference of pit stops was just instantly closed up in a lap. Tyler Marble just needs to be smart here. Let's wait for Jacob driving a defensive line, which is smart. fourth truck gets a little slippy doodah. This is a place not to pass. You basically gotta ride behind the guy until you get done with the S's, because there's like no two lanes here at all. So Tyler, if he was smart, would just try to get a run out the corner. If Tyler was looking at his software for sim racing apps, which is hard to do on a road course, he would see that Jacob only took tires or fuel only. So he should take it easy and save your tires, my man. You're driving it too hard right now, but that's just the father in me. It's just the crew chief in me. So now he just needs to settle in. Look at your software. Go, oh yeah, he only took fuel only. So he's on old tires. Just, I'll take it easy right here. All right, where are we at here? All right, that's over. Let's click on exciting. Oh, the 11 down pit road. We'll stay with the 11 down. Mouse. 11. That's the caution.
Caution. Kind of walk me through a lap here, please.
All right. That beep was the software in the background. There it is. Throwing the yellow. I'm trying to look at my leaderboard here. All right, so Austin Moore is not paid yet, and Ryan Ains, Cody Matthews. All right, I'm trying to figure out where we're at. I'm looking at my leaderboard. See who the wave arounds are. I don't know. Where's that wave arounds? Alright, there's opening in front of the pace truck, or behind the pace car, so there should be a new wave around, so we don't have to worry about that. All we got is a lucky dog. It should be Todd Shiro. I don't know where he's at in the field. Now things are all jumped up. Looks like he's behind. Pit road. Let's see. Shadows, yes. 48 and the 4, everybody coming down pit road. I don't think Todd can come down yet. I think. Oh, he just bypassed pit road. Alright, so he needs to get scooped. So he has a chance to get on the lead lap. Alright, Tyler's taking tires. I don't know why he's still blinking. That's pretty annoying. Thought we had an NF fixed. Moore might beat him off pit road here. Let's take a look. Oh, yes. Slow pit stop for the 48 crew by, damn, almost a second. Shoo! Fire that pit crew. And give the 4 crew a big thing of ice cream. I gotta stay focused on the 17 truck here. So it's gonna have enough time to get back up to the field here. says the leader is. Let me make sure he has enough time to on the track here. Wow, these guys are coming from guesses too. Unless. No, Todd is lucky dog says he's driving around. I say unless he was the incident, he was not the lucky dog. I still don't think the incident. Well, the parameters are met for the program, so that's why the caution wasn't necessarily a crash. The parameters were met for incident points. Yellow. Man, that pace car is booking. What the hell's a 17?
Pace car's heading up the first hill.
Deep pit. Oh, he's not pit. What's going on here? I don't think he's gonna have enough time to make a pit stop. I guess it's happening. I don't know what's going on. Anywho, the Ford beat the 48 on pit road. Kudos to them. Everybody's on freshies. Where's the rest of the field now?
Green flag.
Wow, I got multitasking, excuse me, I'm looking at shit. Alright, the 4 is your leader on the restart here. 48, Tyler Marble getting loose. The 7 putting on the pressure. Oh, gotta be pretty smart here. Mind your P's and Q's, don't burn up the tires. We're all nose to tail here. Coming up to the S-turns, very important rhythm part of the racetrack. We're all nose to tail. The P1, P2 were extended lead over P3 here. 7 of Austin Moore. Austin Moore starting 19, up to 3rd. Good run here tonight. Here's Sonoma. Ooh, the 4 riding a defensive line into the hairpins. Not wanting Tyler Marble to kamikaze into that corner. 7 truck really closes the gap there on entry. Really closes up the entry up the hill. Ooh, does he touch him? I don't think he touched him. Didn't see anybody get sideways. Tyler Marble trying to put the pressure on him, trying to force him into a mistake, trying to make him run harder than he wants to. And these guys, whew, make me nervous just watching. The guys are really not trying to make sure they don't overshoot the entries. Make sure they don't run over the guy in front of them. sorts of pressure on him. Hits the brake there because they didn't want to beat to the right. You don't want to be 2x2 through there. It's too rough. Or with another defensive line into the hairpin turn. Oh, pucker up, Buttercup. Ugh. That's going to open the door for the 7 truck. Try to sneak his nose in there for P2. Oh, Tyler. I don't think he scraped the wall there, but came awfully close. Oh my God, it's you guys. Man, I'm on the edge of my seat, y'all. I don't know about you guys, because all it's going to take is a mistake by somebody, and then all hell's going to break loose here. I'm so excited, I'm spitting on my screen. Let me get that off there, because it's annoying. All right, ain't nobody getting TV time right now but these leaders, because this is a hell of a battle. Tyler jumping the curbs like he's Frogger. Holy shitballs. Really closes the entry. Nice, straight, hard braking. They break away from the 7 truck there. 7 truck seems to be better coming into the final hairpin with the run straight away. Really slam the brakes and get in there. Tyler Marble doing all he can to get by the 4 of Jacob Musau. Everything but knocking on that door. Well, he is knocking on that door, but ain't nobody answering. Oh! Don't lock the door. Oh! My God. Jeez. Man. Whew. We got 12 laps to go, y'all. I don't know if I can survive this long. Oh, my God. Oh! 4 washes up a little bit, but the next corner's a lefty. That's going to give the... Oh! Oh, the 7's going to try to capitalize on some looseness by Tyler. Oh, he's hopping the curb again. One of these days it's going to upset that truck and throw that ass end around. You gotta be careful with them curbs. Woo! Yeah, and these 2 guys are better through the S's than the 7 truck, Austin Moore, but Austin Moore better on the other end of the racetrack than these 2 guys. Really close it. Whoa, the 7 gets really loose there. That's going to open the door. 51, Jeremy Clifton. Let's go. Man, I want to stay with the leaders too, though. Got 2 battles going on the racetrack. Oh, Tyler's like, all right, if I can't get you on the low side, I'll get you, or I'll try to cross you over. Oh, that didn't work either. The 7 got really stupid loose there, coming out of the S's. Almost thought that was going to allow the board to open. 51 Clifton. Woo! Holy smokes. Holy Canada smoke. Oh, Tyler Marble. Musau just driving a perfect defensive line, not allowing Tyler an inch. I don't know how long these guys can hold on for without making mistakes, allowing P3 and P4 to capitalize. Musau just driving a nice, pretty line. Oh, Tyler gets loose there. So does the 7 truck, Austin Moore. 7 doing more fishtails through the corners. You guys are really abusive. Ooh, Tyler gets loose again. I think the tires are shot. For the 8 and 7. Or Jacob Musau just not in control right now. He's a lot easier on the old gas pedal, keeping them rear tires underneath the race truck as to not spin them and heat them up. Because heat is an enemy for these. Oh, see? Yep. I'm not just talking shit, y'all. I'm talking facts, and I see what I see. These guys used up their tires. That's going to allow the 4 of Jacob Musau. And Tyler really pulling through there, balls to the wall. Whoa! Hey. Both good road course racers putting on a show here, and I think 4 is gonna any kind of mistake stuff all race long. 10 laps to go at the line coming up. I'm exhausted watching you guys. You know who I like in these two too? No insults going anywhere. I'm just old school. I see like the Ford truck. It's kind of like Jeff Ford, nice and smooth going there. And the 48 was like Bobby Gordon. Bobby Gordon used to absolute manhandle the living shit out of his cars and trucks. And once the race is doing it that way, it really used up the stuff. And meanwhile, 7 truck really closed the gap there on that corner entry. F4 has a lot of wins here at Sonoma, being nice and smooth. Bobby Gordon, I believe, had some success here at Sonoma. 2 different driving styles, same outcome, real life. Looks like tonight, guy takes care of his tires the most. Might be coming out on top here, but like I said, still got a little ways to go here. Could be a mistake by anybody. 17 gets out of the way that time. Bad spot for Tyler because he really wants to be high and wide going into that corner, getting ready for the S's, so he's gonna a little more time right there. It's a nice job on that corner though. Truck being super smooth. Aaron's not even on that gas pedal there. Coming up to, what's it gonna be, 8 at the line. You know, this race was first announced on the schedule. I seen 44 laps. I'm like, man, that might be too long for the truck series, but what do I know? I think it's a pretty good length now because it's gone pretty fast. It's only freaking 10 o'clock. And it makes it a caution too, but that, it's pretty good timing if you ask me. It's just the right length. Not too short, not too long. Definitely more than a tank pull, and that's what you want. You want some sort of strategy involved in the race. Do it under 36 laps or whatever. That means you got to pit, which that makes it easy. Oh, I'm just checking out some battles real quick about the field here. Make sure I'm not missing nothing late. Up the checker flag. I clicked on exciting. I only took me to 1 truck here. Look, this is the meters here. 2, 3. Sorry, you guys hear my phone going off. All right. Coming up on a lapper. Christopher Galgill, John Deere Mobile, gives south the low lane. Oh, I thought the tree was going to shoot that in. Getting a little loose there on exit. This means Tyler and Austin are going to catch 0-3 in the wrong spot on the racetrack. Oh, 0-3 plays nice and lets him have it. Yeah, smart move, good on him. You don't want them guys breathing down your neck going through these uphills and downhills. That's bad news for everybody. Smart move there by Christopher Galgill. Good stuff. Racecraft at its best. Usau with a 1.3 second lead. Hasn't walked away from the 48 too much. I'm sure he'd start to really inch away. 148, Tyler Marble decided to back down a little bit, let his tires cool down for a late race charge. Let's see. Truck's listening for noises. He's listening for noises in his truck. It's like, what's gonna go wrong? Is anything gonna go wrong? Don't brake. Don't brake. It's hearing all these little noises, all these little gremlins with their little tools banging on shit. Oh, sir to 30. I think he was just saying, let somebody go. Oh, Tyler got loose out of that corner. That was a 7 to close the gap a little bit. Tyler getting close to that ball there. Clifton hanging on for P4. laps. Oh, Kyle, not bad. I hate road courses. P6. Nice run by Brian Conklin. We haven't talked about him all night. Having a nice top 5 run here. Where the hell's my mouse, son of a bitch? Mouse. There you are. All right. Brian Conklin. Boom. Monster Energy 37 Chevrolet all over. Oh, no. Kyle Knapp just got by him for P5. Man. Oh, this allows Conklin to close the gap for P5. Ooh, he stops on the go pedal a little too hard. Gas end comes out. And he's not going to throw it in there. Brian Conklin's not like that. Ooh. Man. Oh, these guys are just all over the place. It's a pretty good battle right here. I don't want to stay with these guys too long. Let's stay with leaders. What's happening? What's happening? Right this second. We're still mile. Did Tyler get loose there? Where does 7 go? 7's way back now. He lost some time there on exit. Alright. Let's get back to this battle. Kyle Knapp, Brian Conklin. Battle for P5. I know Brian wants that P5 back. He's like, come here, glory pole guy. Want that P5 back yet? This ain't over yet there, big guy. This is how we do it in Virginia, y'all. Watch this. Oh, no, we don't do that. I think the 12 checked up really bad, and that screwed up Brian Conklin there. On the top of the hill, they got a little slippy doo-dah. And Conklin is struggling for grip. Yes, and just stepping out ever so slightly on that corner exit every time. Oh, truck gets through there nicely this time. Guys checking out the Ford truck, make sure he's still leading. Yes, he is. Let's make sure Tyler Marvel's VPMT. Yes, he is. Austin Matthews. Jesus Christ, I'm thinking Toronto Maple Leaf Hockey. Still Austin Moore there in P3. Early closing the entry there. Overshot it just a hair. Land of the free because of the brave. I like it. I like it a lot. Lifted starting to give Mr. Why can't I say his last name? Mr. Moore, a little trouble here late in the race. All over his tailgate. Looking to get himself onto the podium tonight here at Sonoma. Back to 37 into 12. See, we're going at it. Those guys are hitting them gears. All right, enough of these guys. Looks like we're gonna settle it out this way to the checkers. We'll have 4 laps at the line, 3 laps. I don't know. I ran out of fingers and toes. Got to the leader. Got it. Whoa, Austin. Okay, yeah. Said like Austin Moore was 3 seconds back and then a shot to 7. So I was like, oh, did he fucking wreck? No, it was just the way they are laying on the racetrack. Ooh, I got scared there for a second. Looks like Jacob Musau's checking out on the 48 of Tyler Marble and a 7 of Austin Moore. 51 might not be on the podium here. Lost some time to the 7 truck. Oh man. Whew. Oh man, what a race so far. Those guys are really going at it after that green flag restart. And it looks like Moore is able to hold off the angry charge. The 48, 7 and a big 1. Got all that fresh air, no pressure from behind, allows himself to run some nice clean laps. 4 gets a little loose there on corner exits. Coming up on 3 to go. Yes, 3 to go. 3 to go at the line. Some dirt tracking through there the uphill. Tires are down to the cords. Will that allow the 7 of Austin Moore to close the gap? I don't know, because he's pretty loose too. Oh man. Woo! Really closed the gap that time. 51's gonna start giving 7 some pressure here too. 7 wants the 48 and 51 wants the 7. Do a little leapfrog before the checkered flag here. And the 48's better through the S's. Oh, the 51's gotta run. Does he? Nope. Does not. He's got the 7 looking in his mirror though, that's for damn sure. Oh, gets a little loose through there. Can at 51 get? Yes, he's gonna get a run. Two to go, by the way. And the 7 missed the hairpin exit. Whoa, Tyler missed that corner. I can hear his tires screaming in my right ear. Oh, we're gonna have a hell of a battle here for P2. Any lap now, any second now. Do everything you can not to overshoot your entry. That'll open the door for the 7 and the 51. Gotta be smooth. You gotta take care of the throttle. There ain't no saving tires now because everybody's down to the cords right now. Just gotta do your best you can to manage the throttle. Coming up on another lapper. 17 of Todd Shearer. That's a bad spot on the racetrack for everybody involved. Now they're going to get to a little bit of a defensive line here because the 7 had a better exit through there. Let's check it out. 4 truck quickly because it's the last lap. Where's my mouse? Why do I keep losing my mouse? All right, is he by any lap trucks? I think he's going to come sailing home. Yes, nobody in front of him. Let's focus in on the battle for P2. Sure don't miss any of the action coming to the checkered flag. Uphill right-hander coming to a downhill right-hander. Very tricky spot on the racetrack. You can pick up time and lose time if you hit the curbs wrong. Ooh, the 51 gets a nice run. Up the corner, 7 playing defensive line. He doesn't want the 51 to get us. Oh, the 51 just threw away the podium finish. They're copping the curbs. The 4 of Jacob Musa looking to get his first Truck Series win in the Fast Track Truck Series, presented by iRacingIFlag.com. Coming down the final straightaway to the hairpin. Let's check in on the battle real quick. Looks like that's going to end the same way. Jacob Musa, Fast Eddie Hot Rods, is your winner here at Sonoma in the Fast Track Truck Series. First win ever in this league. Congratulations to him. Let's get to the battle for P2. I missed it. I can't find the damn cursor. Tyler Marble brings it home P2. Austin Moore P3. Hell of a battle between these guys. Fun to watch. Wow, man. All right. We're gonna go to commercial breaks. I gotta get something to break my clothes dry. Here we go.
Good race, Tyler. Yeah, good stuff.
All right, all right, all right. We're back here at Sonoma Speedway. Jacob Musa brings home his first ever Fast Track Sim Racing Truck Series win in grand fashion on a road course. Musa clan having horrible luck all year. Truck Series, Cup Series, on the roads in their local Cato town, whatever. Holy cow. Brings home a win here at Sonoma. Wow. All right, let's go through this real quick. Jacob Musa, Tyler Marble, Austin Moore, Jeremy Clifton, Brian Coughlin. Ooh, he got by Kyle there on, must have been last lap or something. P5 for the Brian Coughlin man. Pizza Man, P7 once again. Ryan Haynes, 8. Brendan Taylor, 9th. Alan Hilton, P10. Next page. Nope, that's great, dummy. Results. Ryan Grigsby, look at that. It's a P11 on a road course. Todd Sherrill, P12. Ryan Sherrill, 13th. Chris Calgo, 14th. Mark Zabak was strong most of the day from what I saw. Ends up 15th. Cody Matthews, 16th. Edward Musau, 17th. Vernon Margheim, 18th. Guy Barrett, 19th. And ignore me. I was on the grid because of my caution program needs to be. I need to be on the grid for the caution program to work. All right. Let's get rid of the grid. Let's get our P3 guy in here. All right. Austin Moore, Jeff Marble up in the Fast Track TV booth. Congratulations on your podium finish tonight. Road course here at Sonoma. Man, after that, the actual restart halfway through the race or so, you guys were putting on one hell of a battle. You, Jacob, Tyler, Clifton. Man, that was fun to watch. You guys were slip sliding all over the place. Tons of throttle control. Tons of ass puckering up moments. Hell of a job, man. Tell us about it.
Thanks.
Oh, that's loud.
First podium with you guys since joining the league, I think 5 races ago. I screwed up qualifying on my first lap and second lap, so I had to start from 19th. I was just hoping to get a top 10, end up getting third. Tires were a big factor after about 10 laps or so, 12 laps, and you just had to have throttle control and just trust that the car is going to be there after a while. The leaders were able to get an extra set of tires out of it, which was nice with the caution. But my first podium, it was fun racing with everybody. I just didn't really have the pace. I just knew if I couldn't kind of stay in the middle of the track for the last couple laps, it would kind of be hard to pass. And Jeremy went for the move on the last lap, which I thought he would. And he got into me, and I think he let me back, which was very nice of him. If he didn't, then, I was lucky to get third.
All right, well, if he did, kudos to him. I missed it because I was focusing in on the leader across the start-finish line. So if he did, that's awesome of him. That's great racecraft. Man, yeah, you've struggled last week mightily at Gateway, and you totally redeemed yourself tonight with a podium finish here on a very tough, slippery road course. So pat yourself on the back, load up your gear, and head out to, hell, I don't even know where we're at next week, but wherever.
I think we're going to Chicagoland.
There you go. We're going to Chicagoland, I think. Well, anyways, congratulations. You brought home a P3. Great job tonight. Way to keep wheeling that thing all over the place. The floor is yours to say anything you'd like to give out.
Thanks. I want to thank teammates Ryan Haynes. Brett Spouty isn't here tonight. He's in Seattle with his family. Becca, Colin, Cooper, and got one in the oven coming along the way on a cruise to Alaska. Bushnell Motorsports Park, TS Racing, Vega Tires, all of them. And that's about it.
All right, man. Congratulations again. We'll see you next week, sir. I'm going to move you up out of here, and you're free to wherever you want after I get you out of here.
Thank you.
Tyler Marble, Jeff Marble up here in the Fast Track TV booth. Slick racetrack tonight. Man, you had a hot rod. The 4 was just better at maintaining his tires, I believe, from what I could see. Man, after that green flag restart, about halfway through the race, oh man, he beat you off pit road. Your pit crew needs to be fired. His pit crew needs ice cream. That more or less maybe lost you the race tonight, but I'm not sure. The 4 was pretty good on the long run. Um, Man, that green flag restart about halfway through the race, there were like 5 of you just throwing haymakers at each other, and it was fun as hell to watch. I know it's frustrating for you, but hats off to Jacob, first win here at Fast Track. Hell of a job by you, P2. I know it's not what you wanted, but all right, man, tell us about it.
Yeah, hats off to him. I don't know what he did that I didn't do, but impressive stuff there. Because first, I'll tell you, first half of the race, I was not pushing. I was just riding because I didn't want to go dirt tracking on the whole track, the whole first half of the race as well, and give him a shot. Well, I gave him a shot just right in there too, and the tires just went away. I was surprised. He kept getting bigger in my mirror, and then somehow made it work in a very tiny hole coming out to the front stretch. So props off to him. And then just I wish the caution could come out because he didn't take tires. I knew I had it one, and I saw that he only took a few only. I was like, all right, got this in the bag. And then I totally forgot cautions were a thing. And the caution came out. I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. So yeah, props off to him. I tried everything. I did not have drive off at all out of the hairpin.
Yep, I can see that.
Second half of the race, when I was starting to close back up to him, I was letting it roll through all the way through the hairpin just to try to cool off the rears and try to get a run off. He was just stupid fast out on exit everywhere. So props off to him, and try to get on the Monday and in the Cup Series. So yeah, take P2.
Yeah, we were watching you, and you made the right call by coming down pit road first, and I was like, that could be the race right there, because that'd be enough to get him out. Then the next lap, I see him come down pit road. We were watching him, and I'm like, did he not take any tires? I had to rewind it. I'm like, holy shit, he just topped it off and went. And I'm like, man, I don't know. I don't like that move. And sure as shit, you closed the gap in a hurry. You got by him. And then, damn it, the yellow come out. And then, damn it, he beat you off pit road. And damn it, he had better tire management. So, going back to the beginning, we were watching you guys, and I said in the broadcast, I'm like, either Tyler's running too hard, or Jacob is just saving his shit, or vice versa, whatever. But I come to find out he was just saving his shit, limiting the wheel spin. He did it the right way and got the win. And all right, man, the floor is yours. Shout out to whoever liked there.
Yeah, again, Jacob, we race each other fairly much in the truck series. Some good racing, side-by-side racing throughout the last year and this year. So props out to him again, getting the win. I thank you, old man, for broadcasting this thing, showing off our talent in the truck series. Sim Racer Hub giving us a platform to keep track of our points so we can have a season and a championship. Ghost Racing Network, Austin, over there in the Cup Series. Check him out Monday nights. He does a great, phenomenal job for our Cup Series. Butt Kicker, iRacing iFlag, can't forget iRacing iFlag, our title sponsor here in the Truck Series. LA Will Repair Specialist in the Cup Series. Yeah, try to get them in the Cup Series on Monday.
All right, man, roger that. Congratulations on your podium finish tonight. We'll see you next week, sir.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yep. All right, I've just found Jacob Musau, winner of the Sonoma 87 here at Fast Track iRacing Truck Series. His first ever league win here. Man, bad luck follows the Musau clan around here in this league. They've stuck it out. I told them to stick it out. And looky. Winner, chicken dinner. Congratulations, Jacob. I'll let you talk about it. I got some stuff to add, but I'll let you talk about it because I seen some questionable shit that I thought you made the worst move ever. But man, you got it. You got the timely caution, and it paid off. Tell us about it.
Yeah, that I should have took tires on the first pit stop. I was like,
Yep.
man, he didn't take tires because for some reason, I thought he didn't take tires. I'm like, all right, I'll just take tires and get out in front of him. And all of a sudden, he ran an 18.4 behind me. I go, he definitely took tires, and I'm screwed.
Yep.
And usually cautions hurt me, but that one came at a perfect time and saved my race there.
Yeah, we were coming about halfway, and I'm like, all right, we'll focus in on the leaders here to see when they duck down pit road. And I see Tyler come down first. I'm like, and I made the call as soon as he come down pit road. I'm like, Musau needs to come down the next lap. No questions asked. Don't play games. Get it done. So we see you come down pit road, and I'm like staring at your truck, and I'm like, that thing's not coming off the ground. It's just taking fuel only. I'm like, oh no. And then you came out on the racetrack, and he really closed that gap in a hurry. And I was like, oh, he is so screwed now. And then, bam, a couple laps later, the yellow comes out. Then you beat him off pit road. His crew needs to be fired, and your crew needs ice cream. I don't know, but man, that was dude. All right, now we're gonna talk about the restart. Holy shit balls! Tell us about it. I'll let you go through it.
That was gnarly. I just know I had to keep him on the outside of me or the inside of one so I could get the run out. And then he was just all over me the next couple laps after that. And I'm like, all right, I'm just going to let him overdrive it. And yeah, we were cutting it pretty close in some of these corners. And we're coming to the last corner one lap, and he got on the outside of me. I'm like, dude, I'm going to give you the lane, but that's it. Like, I want this win so bad. And I just held him off and I think I just kept my wheel spin down and saved my rears, and I think that's what really saved me there.
Yeah, man. Not only was he trying to get by you, but he's also trying to make sure the 7 and the 51 don't get by him, because he's doing all he can to be aggressive with you, but he's also doing all he can to protect his territory and his lane. But there were like 5 of you guys just like bumper to bumper. Whoever makes the first mistake is screwed, but nobody really made a mistake. It's all about tires, saving tires and stuff. And man, you did it. You got the fresh air. You had less wheel spin and all those other guys. The 7 was all over the place. The 51, 48, they were like all just ass happy. And here you are, just like, hold my beer, guys. I got super glue on my tires. So that was good stuff, man. Congratulations, your first ever winner here at Fast Track Sim Racing. The floor is yours to give shout outs to whoever you like.
Thank you. I would like to shout out Fast A's Hot Rods, Main Street Auto. Both my brothers are sticking it. Eddie was actually in the race tonight, and he wasn't doing too good, but glad he stuck out through the end to keep me calm at the last couple laps. And yeah, I'd just like to thank everybody, at Musa Racing and stuff, and you guys for this great league.
Well, thank you very much, and make sure you party safely tonight.
I sure will.
Don't be running out.
To bed after this.
Don't be running out in the middle of the road with your clothes off or anything like that. Maybe
Yeah,
your
I
t-shirt
gotta go to work in
around,
the morning.
All right, man. Congratulations. Hell of a job tonight. I had no idea the Musau clan was so good on road courses. Kind of caught me off guard. So congratulations again, and we'll see you next week, sir. See, I told you, man. You stick it out, good things will happen. And here you are. You're in victory lane, man.
Oh, sure enough.
Yeah, hell of a job. It's I'm sure it'll feel good, and sure we'll see. You'll have a good showing on Monday night in our Cup Series. So.
I hope so. We'll see if my luck continues.
All right, man. Congratulations. I'll let you go, and I'll wrap this up.
Thank you.
Oh, you already left. All right. Woo, there. God dang it. All right, we'll give him some TV time as I close this up. I had it on the wrong truck again. Rookie shit. Poor truck. Son of a bitch. All right. There it is. Boom. I'll even give him a shout out. Fast Eddie's Hot Rods out of Cato, New York. Beautiful race truck. I should have gave more TV time when I was interviewed, but I'm just an amateur. Anyways. All right. Hell of a job by Jacob Musau. I had no idea he was a pretty good damn road course racer. He schooled the field tonight. He's good at saving tires. And totally thought he made the wrong call. He did make the wrong call when he took tires, but that caution come out, saved his ass. Didn't lose any track position either. because everybody else was bidding pretty much at the same time. He did it. The Mooseow clan pulled out a win tonight in a Fast Track Truck Series presented by iRacingIFlight.com. Go to Fast Eddie Hot Rods on Facebook. They might be a little hard to find because the way they have their punctuation on the Facebook page. But if you go to Fast Track Sim Racing, you'll see some of the links on there. Go ahead over there, give them a like. We'll see what they do over there and build hot rods. And good stuff. All right. I'll wrap it up here. Next week, I believe we're at Chicago. If I'm wrong, Tyler will correct me. But you guys can check out our schedule at simracerhub.com and type Fast Track. Give a shout out to SimRacer Hub. They take care of our stats. Shout out to iRacing iFlag. They're our title sponsor. They pay the bills. Give a shout out to Butt Kicker in our Cup Series. Somebody's getting a free Butt Kicker in our Cup Series. Somebody's getting free iRacing iFlag in the Truck Series. Shout out to Ghost Racing Network. Austin Green does a phenomenal job with our Cup Series. He's going to have his hands full on the road course next week. Do a lot of clicky on the old mousy to see all the battles throughout the field, as the field tends to get really stretched out. I think that's it. Fast Track Sim Racing. You want to race with us? Want to check us out for a place to race? You're not a clown. Got good racecraft. Fast Track Sim Racing on Facebook. Fast Track, all one word, 2 T's in the middle. Fast Track Sim Racing. Facebook, Discord link there. Click on that. That'll get you going in the right direction. I'll see it. Tyler will see it. Get you going in the right direction. Get you signed up. We'll look at your stats. All that good stuff. So, all right. Again, congratulations. Jacob Mooseow turned his frown upside down. Had a bad season. Usually in the wrong spot, the wrong time. Had a hell of a hot rod tonight. Brought home his first ever Fast Track Sim Racing Truck Series win. Looking to do a repeat on Monday nights. Who knew? Now we got another driver battle on the course. Love it. Good stuff. All right, guys. We'll see you next time.
Oscar can't defend. He's got the outside line for the second spot, and he can't hold on.
Going the long way around, we're going to be 3 wide for the lead as they all come to the line. Who is going to take it in the end?
And here comes Lockwood. He's going to make the move to the outside. Quinn tries to force him off a little bit, but there he goes. It's going to be side by side through turn 1.
Will he be able to cover him off? He does. Weaving back to the left-hand side. Reynolds is trying everything. The kitchen sink is being thrown at him.
They're leaning on each other. Coming into turn number 3. It's going to be a drag race through 3 and 4. Coming back to the line. Here comes Trish on the bottom.
Bouchard's going to hold the inside. Tries to be the late breaker here. They're going to be side by side through the final chicane. They bang doors, but keep it clean.
As they're still 4 wide on the run down into the back straightaway. Demerit's looking for a line as well. What is going on in Michigan?
Novak into the fence. They're still beating and banging.
Oh
and to
my
the line.
He is much faster coming through there. Is there damage on Challenger? Abramov